and gentlemen, it has been a long time since you last saw the Core League, but the wait ends today. We are going to go live with the 2019 Summer Edition of the Showdown here on the Core League. Just going to go wait for the invite from Darren, or at least to accept the invite. I accidentally joined in a bit too early there, so I apologize about that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is in a bit just tell you guys the rules for it. So basically how it's going to go is we're going to do 100% race length. And as if you saw the Core League or the Core Open a while ago, you know that 5 drivers from the Open made it into it. Let me just load them up here. So Slade Gravitt, Cody Workman, Dale Greenwood, Justin Hargrove, and Nathan Scott, those 5 drivers from the Open, advance into the Core League event today. So let me just accept. Oh. Where is it? Still waiting for it. I accidentally accepted a bit too early. Sorry folks, I'm still waiting for it. Alright, so apparently we're going to do qualifying again. There was a bit of a miscue. Sorry for I went silent there for a bit. Griffin Spear says, is Eric in this? Yes, he is. He is already logged in. I'm just going to give out the drivers that are competing in this event. So the main entry list was Darren Gilliam in the 9, Brian Pasternak in the 7, Jarrett Lundberg in the 88, Rusty Walrus in the 42, Dale Reynolds in the 1, Brendan Littell in the 21, Ed Soundhead in the 2, Trey Normal in the 11, Ryan Labani, also known as Carnation, the 500 champion in the 4, Joey Stone in the 3, Eric Esep in the 20, Jake Baskinger in the 61, Joseph Lombard in the 39, IDK player in the 99, Caleb Hoffman in the 00, Brandon Paunetto in the 36, and as I said earlier, the 5 drivers that transferred their way through the Open is Slade Gravitt, Cody Workman, Dale Greenwood, Justin Hargrove, and Nathan Scott in the 93 car. So yeah, those are the drivers that will be competing in this. Ready? Darren just told me to watch the stream so that basically he can tell me when I need to accept the invite. Apparently some drivers did not get into it, so I guess we'll just read out some comments real quick. Apparently, Rusty Walrus had lost connection to the to the server, so that's why we had to do a redo of qualifying, basically. So right now, really, if you want, you guys can go to your favorite driver's perspective to view how qualifying goes, and then as soon as that ends, you can come over back to the Core League channel to see the from a broadcaster's perspective, to see all the different camera angles and view other drivers. Sorry about the hold up once again. I'm just looking right now on Darian's stream. Is there are 2 laps into it, so it's gonna take a while. The Inside Line Review says you guys should do a core race with Xfinity or trucks. Well, we are doing it. We're racing at Iowa in the Xfinity car, so that answers your question. Is Carnation racing tonight? Yes, he is. And I believe I said it. He's racing in the 4 car. If I'm mistaken. Yes, he is. He is racing in the 4 car. So yeah, Carnation will be racing. Is he streaming? I do not believe Carnation's streaming. I don't think so. M&M Cup Series. Make sure you don't pull a Jeff Gordon. Look at this. I'll try to. I'll try not to. I am this is the first time ever doing it. Broadcasting a race live like this. So if I am a bit rusty, I do apologize for that. See, Workman388 says, "Will say I'm thrilled to be part of this event tonight. Thanks to the admins for extending me the invite into the open and making it into the main." Oh yeah, that's right, Workman, one of the drivers that advanced into the main event after winning in the open. So yeah, congratulations to you. What's your YouTube channel? I'll sub. My YouTube channel is NASCAR on MDK. That's a little plug there for you guys, and I'll stop plugging now. And qualifying has just ended, at least from Black Flags Matters stream. Oh, if anyone's wondering, oh, Carnation just said he's not racing. Oh, so I guess he's not racing. Shoot, that sucks, man. My bad.
I am DK.
Yep. Oh. Yeah.
MDK. All right, just making sure. So really quick, I did send an invite the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You do know how to accept invites and go to them, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah. All right. So I'll let you know when I send it. Okay. Right. I'm just gonna be in here just to be sure. Yes. Apologies to everyone if we're live right now. I messed up with the stages. Sorry. Only have less than like 30 seconds to get everything together. So excuse me. Sorry about that.
Fault. It's not your fault. It's the game's fault.
All right, so I will do it again, and let's hopefully this is it'll go right. All right, just settings 25, flags enabled, stages enabled. Okay, so it's on there. All right, sending invites. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, did you get it? If you did, do not accept it yet.
All right, I got it.
Okay, all right. So I'll let you know in here when to accept it.
All right.
All right. So I will be starting. Well, I'll be starting 13th. I had a fast lap the first time. Okay. So we have all 20 in right now. Okay. So just wait. Hold on. right, accept it. Good luck.
All right, thank you. You too.
All right, we're good. We are good. Everything.
All right, it has been accepted. We are now going live with the 2019 Summer Showdown edition from the Core League. Again, thank you to Griffin Spear for coming with this idea live from Iowa Speedway. 100% event, 20 drivers. I believe it was 50 from Core, a few drivers from the Carnation Cup, and a couple others from the eNASCAR Heat Pro League. So that should be very fun, just waiting for this to load. Alright, here we go. Offer to number 4, the 39 car. I believe that is the 39 car. No, it's the 7 car. Sorry, the 7 car will lead into the green flag with Joey Stone and throw on the outside. Green flags in the air. And in turn 1, Brian Pasternak in that 7 car with the lead off of 2 is going to clear the 3 car Stone greatly. The 11 car of Trey Nomal settles in for second place as he gets by the 3 car Stone, as well as the 1 car of Dale Reynolds. Lap 1 now complete. 7 car, Brian Pasternak with the lead. 11 car of Trey Nomal in second. The 1 car Reynolds in third. Joey Stone in fourth. And the 3 car. And in that 42 car, that is the red 42 Chevrolet. Rusty Wallace, oh, in the wall. Who was that? It's the 21 car. I believe that was Brendan Littell. There he is. Always making a little big contact with the 93 car. Nathan Scott, one of the drivers that advanced in from the open. A lot of shuffling mid-pack in the field. Meanwhile, up front, the 7 car Reynolds. Meanwhile, you got a side-by-side battle for second place. And the 1 car, Dale Reynolds on the 1 car, the Season 1 champion of the Core League, gets around the 11 car Normal for second place. And now Reynolds going to try and hunt down the 7 car Pasternak. So far, pretty good single file up front. Meanwhile, it's getting a bit chaotic in the back. A lot of different lanes going around here in this Iowa Speedway, the 7/8 mile of a racetrack. Let's look around mid-pack. Oh, in the wall. Who is that? That was the 23, I believe. Oh, around an 8 car. Who was that? I believe that was the Dale Greenwood. See if we can. Oh, and the 93 car's around. Sideways up the track. Does not collect any drivers. Nathan Scott very out of control. Very erratic. He's able to keep it going. Keep it straight. Now he goes to the inside of the 21 car of Littell. So far, it looks like we got a battle for position here between the 3 car of Joey Stone. There he is, Joey Stone. The 39 car, that is Joseph Lombard. And the 42 car, Rusty Wallace. Battling 4 car battle for lead now for 3rd place. Lombard gets by the 3 and the 93, or an 11, excuse me. Oh, and sideways, and around goes the 20 car. The 20 car of Eric Estep. That red and white Ream car. Who else? The 9 car, black of Darren Gilliam, sorry. Also involved. Who else was that? That was the 22 car of Slade Gravitt. I believe the caution is not out. No, the caution is still not out, but we have more carnage. Who is this? Man, the 2 car, I believe, was involved. Of Ed Soundhead. I think the 99 of IDK player was involved. Not sure. Again, no caution. Everything stays green. There's a 22 car of Slade Gravitt. Meanwhile, up front for the lead, it's now a 3-man battle. The 7 car Pasternak, the 1 of Reynolds, and the 11 of Normile. Bit of history between Pasternak and Reynolds. Those two fought down to the wire last season at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Core League Championship. Remember, the winner of this stage gets $50. Every stage winner gets $50 apiece, and the winner of the entire event gets $200. Pasternak hugging that yellow line, trying to keep the one car Reynolds. Reynolds rolling through the center of 3 and 4 very nicely. Now all over the back bumper of Pasternak. Here comes Reynolds to the inside of Pasternak for the lead. Into one, side by side. Pasternak gets a bit wide. Here comes the one car Reynolds. Side by side off of 2. Normal sells in for 3rd, trying to see how this battle plays out. Heading into 3 and 4. The one car Reynolds drives it in hard, side by side, still with Pasternak. Off of 4, who is going to lead this lap? It looks like it was the 7 car, I believe. Side by side once again. The 7 car and the 1 car with Normal very closely behind in 3rd. Dead even side by side through 3 and 4. Off of turn 2, looks like the 1 car Reynolds got a bit of a run. He's got a bit of a push from the 11 car of Normal. But man, Pasternak holding that outside lane strong, but Reynolds got a great run off of 4. He's got a fender or 2 at the line. Reynolds leads this lap. Heading to 1 and 2, Reynolds still side by side. Great racing, great clean racing between these 3 drivers. And off of 2, Reynolds clears the 7 car Pasternak, and so does Normal. Looked like maybe Pasternak got a bit loose off of 2. Let's look at the driver in 4th place, the 93 car, Nathan Scott. 5th is Joseph Lombard, and 6th in the 23 car is Cody Workman. Oh, was that someone loose? Someone off the track or slow? I believe that was someone loose or off the track, not sure who it was. Let's get back up towards the front here. Right now, Normal has not been able to close in the gap on the 1 car Reynolds, just been able to maintain. So about 5, 6, 7 tenths of a gap. The 7 car Pasternak, he has certainly lost some ground to not only 2nd place of Normal. Take a look at some other drivers in the field. There's look at the 36 car. And the 3 car, 36 car, Brandon Ponetto, also known as Blue Jimmy 48 fan. He's battling the 3 car of Joey Stone for position. Let's look at IDK player. He's currently right now running, I believe, in the 18th spot. Him and the 61 car, Jake Baskinger, they were involved in an earlier crash that did not bring out a caution. Currently, the top 10 goes as such: Dale Reynolds, Trey Normal, Brian Pasternak. That's your top 3. Now in the wall, IDK Go player hits the outside wall. Top 3 still remains gonna head a bit of lap traffic. That is I believe that's the 00 car of Caleb Hoffman. Apparently he is slow. No surprise there. Look from Brandon Ponetto as he tries to chase down Brendan Littell, I believe passing for position there. No, he's trying to attack for position. Ahead of them is the 74 car of Justin Hargrove. And then he gets to the 42 car, red and white Chevrolet of Rusty Wallers. Rusty there in that 42 fire alarm Camaro. Let's look at the 2 car. I believe that is Ed Soundhead in the 2 car. RCR Camaro car. Jared Lundberg in the 88. Ahead of him, I believe, was the 3 car Joey Stone. Joey Stone, surprisingly, has not been able to gain any ground. He started second on the front row on the outside lane. However, he has fallen back greatly to outside the top 5. Currently looking there for drivers in position now. Dale Reynolds, he's actually been able to open up a bit of a gap on the 11 car of Normile. We're going to look at a pack right here. We're going to look for the pack with Rusty Walrus and others. Seem to have a bit of a battle going on. We can view where Rusty is. Oh, who's that in the wall? Someone just get loose off of 4. That was a 61 car. Jake Baskinger. The 00 car of Hoffman and the 22 car of Slade Gravitt. Those drivers are currently 1 lap down. Over the 39 car, Joseph Lombardi is currently positioned, I believe, in the 5th spot. Let's look at the top 3 now. Brian Pasternak. Look from a chase point of view for him, trying out different lines, trying to chase back to the 11 car of Trey Normile in 2nd place. Everyone seems to be pretty spread out here. No real battles going on, at least not for position. Some drivers, like you saw Eric Estep in the 42 car, Jared Lundberg. Estep, I believe, is 1 lap down, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I wouldn't be positioned. Oh, no, it is actually for 12th spot. There's Lundberg, and there is Walrus, and behind him is the 20 car of Eric Estep. Estep has gone pretty nice. I believe he was involved in an earlier accident that sent him way behind the rest of the pack. He's been able to rebound nicely to the 13th spot. Now trying to attack the 42 car Walrus. There comes Estep to the inside of the 42 car. Again, that is for 12th place. Off of 4 side by side. And there's another battle up front between them two. The 88 car of the Iceberg, also known as Jared Lundberg, and the 3 car of Joey Stone. Single file right now as Estep is able to get by the 42 car for 12th. Lundberg in 11th and Joey Stone for 10th. Because remember, we have a stage coming at near the end, and the driver in 10th place earns the final stage point. And here comes the 20 car. Eric Estep underneath the 88 car of Lundberg, as well as the 42 car Walrus. Walrus slides up the track just a bit. Oh, in contact between the 42 car and the 88 car. Both Estep and the 42 car Walrus are able to get by the 88 car, but 9 car of... Oh, and contact! Looked like this Estep got into the back end of Stone and washed Stone up the track. And Lundberg looks like he got very, very loose, lost about 5 spots off of turn 2. Around 25 laps ago until the end of stage 1. super battle going on. The 4-2 car, Walrus trying to gain some momentum now. He's gone by 2 or 3 race cars. Now he's going after the 3 car of Joey Stone. Trying to get in the outside lane. Tries to cut down. Gives him a little push off of 2. Here comes the 9 car, Darren Gilliam, to the inside of the 4-2 car as Walrus slams the outside wall. And that will allow Gilliam to get by him easily. Right now, Gilliam going after the 3 car Stone, trying to do it on the outside lane. That's for 11th place, side by side now between Gilliam and Stone, heading into 3. Side by side still. Gilliam trying to get a nice run on the outside lane, and off of 4. He clears him, sort of. Oh, contact between the 42 car and the 3, and around goes the 3 car. Big crash. Oh, and another hard hit. That was the 2 of Ed Sound, and he's now upside down. Back on all 4. Caution has flown, I believe. More carnage. Oh, the leaders. 1 car, Dale Reynolds. The 93 car is involved. The 23 involved. I believe the 7 car, Pasternak, was also involved. I'm not sure. First caution out of the evening. I believe the 1 car Reynolds will remain the race leader because the caution came out when he was leading. And we're not sure of it. But looks like from other live streams, looks like Reynolds is the race leader with What If Racing in 2nd. Alright, so we're going to go back to Green Flag Racing. So get our eyes on the leader. The 42 car, Rusty Walrus. I believe he stayed out. He will lead into the green flag. We're back underway. What a start by the 11 car of Normal. Makes a little contact with the 42 car of Walrus into 1. 3 wide for the lead. Reynolds way up the racetrack. Walrus in the middle. Contact again between the 11 and the 42 car. Wide goes the 23 car. Way below David. And around goes the 99 car of IDK player. Lots of carnage going on. More carnage. More being and bang through 3 and 4. Reynolds gets out unscathed. More car. Who's at the 23 car and the 9 car, Darren Gilliam. Man, a lot of carnage going on all over the racetrack. There's IDK player and Black Flags Matter. Darren Gilliam, you see him near ahead. There he is. A little bit more contact. Look at the 21 car. Littell hit the outside wall. There's a 23 car. Cody Workman on pit road. Looks like to make some adjustments. He immediately went on to pit road as soon as he crashed. Bit of a log jam here for 4th place, I think. For 4th place. Whoa, the 39 car. Joseph Lombard way wide through 1 and 2. Or into 3 and 4, I should say. Oh, and then 4 cars on the outside wall. Oh, and the 7 cars involved. Brian Pasternak, these 00 car, Caleb Hoffman's involved. And now the caution will wave for the 2nd time. Lots of things are going on. Sorry, folks, we're not getting all the action. And oh, the 88 car, Jarrett Lundberg, is he's stuck in a wall, entering, I believe that's 3 and 4. Yes, that is 3 and 4. He's gonna get back going around. My goodness, lots of carnage after that restart. The 39 car, Joseph Lombard, went very wide off of 2 into 3, nearly hit the inside wall. There's a 1 car, Reynolds. My goodness, alright. Let's see if we can get a much more normal restart. The 1 car, Dale Reynolds to the inside, the 93 car, Nathan Scott on the outside, row 1. Here we go, back to Green Flag Racing here at Iowa. As they spread out into 1 and 2, Reynolds hugging that inside lane, but look at Nathan Scott holding it strong in that outside lane. Whoa, a lot of cars moving around. The 9 car of Darren Gilliam is involved, spun. The 7 car, the 3 car, Joey Stone's around. The 2 car of Ed Soundhead is around. And we are back under caution once again. 13 to go in stage 1, I believe. And I don't believe we've completed more than 2 laps. right. This race went from looked like what seemed to be a long green flag run to now just trying to get one lap in this thing. See if we can get our eyes on the leader. It is still the one car of Dale Reynolds. See if we can there he is. We can oh, there he is. Alright. Let's try this again. 9-3 car Nathan Scott on the outside. Leader Dale Reynolds to the inside. Green flag once again. Rusty Waller stays in lane. I kind of expect him to go to the inside, trying to make it 3 wide. So far, everything remains somewhat tame. Reynolds gets a nice drive off of 2. Well, there's his car. Brendan Ponetto gets a bit loose off of 2. Manages to keep it straight and settling for 4th. Now, look at the 9-3 car. Nathan Scott gets to the inside. Made contact with the 1 car. And we're under caution again. What is it now for? I believe that's the 8 car. Jared Lundberg. There he is. I'm not sure if he spun around or what, but we are getting the 00 car, Caleb Hoffman. Unbelievable. That is, I believe, 3 cautions with a total of 3 laps. I guess you could call it 3 laps because we haven't really completed 1 lap this time by, so at least that's an improvement. My goodness. Alright, well, let's try this again. Oh, man. Reynolds, Scott, Walrus, Ponetto, Stone. That's your top 5. Green flag once again. Reynolds gets a great jump help from Rusty Wallace in that 42 car. Reynolds clears the 93 car Nathan Scott. Off of turn 2, the 1 car is out in front. And the 21 car, Brendan Littell is around, or at least sideways. Oh, and more corners. The 99 car IDK player, the 39 car Joseph Lombard is around. There is a 21 car Littell. I believe there was another car behind him. Is that the 20 car? Oh, that's the 20 car. Eric Estep. He's stuck on the apron, or at least on the inside wall. What is going on with this race? Again, I guess I should say somewhat apologize for the amount of cautions in this event. That's what things happen when you have money on the line. Drivers, they do not want to wait around. Especially, remember, you have $50 at the end of every stage, so a lot of drivers want to be antsy, want to be aggressive, want to get as many positions as possible to potentially be $50 richer. Alright, here we go. Green flag. Let's try this again. Walrus to below the apron. There's a girl, bit of contact. 3 wide for 3rd place, side by side. Look at Joey. Still on the outside lane and more carnage. Someone in the outside wall, the 61 car Baskinger. Here comes the 93 car Nathan Scott to the inside of the 1 car Reynolds as Baskinger spins. Spins around. I believe no caution out yet. Walrus a bit loose, manages to save it though. And oh, not so much. Gets into Hoffman as well as Darren Gillum and spins in front of the field. Another caution is out. Oh, and this cost a lot of drivers. Ed Soundhead, Brendan Littell, Eric Estep I saw. Oh, and Hoffman just drove into the back end of Eric Estep. And I think that another reason why these drivers are very aggressive is because they don't want to be in the bottom 6. Look at this log jam. The 8 car of Dale Greenwood, and he just went upside down. Alright. Alrighty. I think there's another reason, not only because of the fact that at the end of every stage, the driver will earn $50, but also at the end of the stage, the bottom 5 are out. And as we just saw there, Eric Estep, Jarrett Lundberg, IDK player, and Ed Soundhead out. Tough break for those 5 guys, especially IDK player. Thought he would have a really strong car, but feels smaller. Hopefully that can erase some of the bit of the carnage. Trey Normal leads. Green flag. Normal in the turns 1 and 2 to the outside of him. The 23 car Cody Workman not able to get side by side with him. Normal clears the 2. Side by side though, and has, oh, never mind. Here comes the 23 car down to the inside. And what a drive off of turn 4. Can he clear him? He does. The 23 car Cody Workman to the lead. No more caution. Oh, and then around goes the 00 car of Caleb Hoffman. And no caution? I believe no caution. And oh, contact. Reynolds hit the outside wall. And then 21 car Brendan Littell gets loose. Manages to keep it together. No caution. Meanwhile, the leader, Trinoma, has fallen back to 4th place. Slade Gravett, who really was not a factor at all at the start of stage 1, now up into 2nd place, as well as Joey Stone was riding around mid-pack into 3rd. So far, single file. I mean, we got a 3-wide battle, excuse me, for 4th place. There it is. Brian Pasternak, Trinoma on the 93 car. Nathan Scott. Nathan was going to drive it in hard into turns 1 and 2. Goes up the racetrack, makes contact with an 11 car of Normal. But he will clear him. That is for 5th. Now, every driver, all the drivers, single file seems like. I've been back in the pack. I saw that little bit of action going on there between the 4-2 car Rusty Walrus. .53 to go in stage 2. See if we can get our eyes on the leader. There's Caleb Hoffman, who is out of it. So far, nothing, no real racing going on. Just everyone most likely settling in line, just trying to get some more consistent lap time. The 23 car really has of Cody Wilkerman, just trying to maintain a normal run now, a normal pace, I guess you could say. And a little bit of action going on. I believe it's for 4th place. Nathan Scott. Brandon Ponetto in the 36 car, and the 7 car Brian Pasternak right now being challenged by Normal, as Normal could get loose. And underneath him was a 74 car. Whoa, lots going on right now. A lot of glitching going on between these 4 drivers. Justin Hargrove in the 74 car, excuse me, in the 39 car of Joseph Lombard. Side by side now between Normal and the 74 car of Hargrove. Currently, right now, if you just people that are asking, right now, the drivers that are eliminated: Eric Eastep, Jared Lundberg, IDK player, and Ed Soundhead. Those drivers are currently out of it, as they finish in position 16th to 20th at the end of stage 1. Up front, 23 car, Cody Workman, able to maintain a nice, comfortable lead ahead of 2nd place. 2nd place driver Slade Gravett. There he is, Joey Stone. Rebound nicely. Again, like I said earlier, was around mid-pack before the end of stage 1. Now he's in 3rd place. 4th place, Nathan Scott in the 93 car, and in 5th place, Thurston's car, Brandon Ponetto. And I should also mention Jake Baskinger. He is also out in this event. I forgot to include him. Thank you to a drive-thru for mentioning that in the comments. Get ours a couple of racing into going on. There's one right here, so we can get a camera on that 3-car battle. The 9 car of Darren Gilliam, the 11 of, excuse me, that's not the 11, the 1 of Dale Reynolds, on the 39 car of Joseph Lombard. That is for 9th, 10th, and 11th. We'll see Rusty Wallace in that 42 car in 12th. Ooh, Gilliam goes a bit wide. That's going to allow Reynolds to get a nice run on him. Here comes Reynolds to the inside of Gilliam. Heading into 3. Reynolds will take that 10th spot away. And Gilliam trying to get it back. Tries to do something. Not going to be able to do anything. He's going to settle in for 11th. Walrus closing in just ever so slightly in that 12th spot. Across the line, it'll be lap 16 out of 57 in stage 2. So we got a lot of racing left. Look at Caleb Hoffman. You saw him go by. He will most definitely be eliminated after this race because he's about to get nearly lapped. As he's on the same straightaway as the 2 leaders, the 23 car Cody Workman and the 22 car of Slade Gravitt. Heading to 1, Gravitt, he has closing the gap tremendously. Hoffman doing the wise thing, going up the track, not to interfere with it. Maybe makes contact with 2nd place. Slade Gravitt. And that's going to allow, with that bit of contact, that's going to allow the 3 car Joey Stone to maybe close in on this battle. Off of turn 2, here comes the 22 car of Slade Gravitt, all over the back bumper of the 23 car of Cody Workman. They're on board with the 22 car of Gravitt, got a nice run off of 4, trying to go to the outside. The 23 car will let him have it. Wow. Now that maybe looked like to have been as a way of saying, hey, here you go, you're a faster driver, not going to use up my tires against you. And so that was a wise thing by the 23 car of Workman just to give the spot away to Gravitt. Joey Stone in that Advil number 3 car drives in hard at a 1 and 2, tries to get to the outside of the 23 car Workman. Not gonna be able to do so. Settles in for 3rd. Oh, and in the wall he goes. Smacks in the outside wall. Again, I would like to apologize if my commentary seems a bit off. I'm very new to this stuff. I will hopefully get better as the race goes on. So again, I want to apologize for that if you don't really enjoy my commentary compared to how Blue Jimmy Fan did it in Season 1, as he is currently a driver right now. There you see him in that yellow and red 36 car. We can get a camera on him. There he is, currently in the 5th spot. Nice run for him. Oh, 2nd place has changed hands. The 3 car Joey Stone has gone by the 23 car of Cody Workman, as now Stone is going to set his eyes on the lead in that 22 car of Gravitt. Off of turn 4, Gravitt will lead this lap. Stone settling in 2nd, with 3rd being the 23 car of Workman. Stone is like he's getting much ground on him. Being able to maintain. Here comes the 3 car, 22 car, shuts the door on him. Stone got a nice run off of 4, all over the back bumper to the inside for the lead. Joey Stone. Into 1 and 2, Stone drives in it very hard. The 22 car way up the racetrack. Not only would he lose the lead, but he will most likely lose 2nd place. Nope, settles in for 2nd. Stone, your new race leader. And whoa, Stone drove it way up the track, cut off the 22 car of Gravitt. This is now starting to be a battle here, folks. 22 car drives in hard to the outside, nearly up against the wall. And the 23 car, Cody Workman, side by side with him for 2nd. Off of turn 4, still side by side. 22 car gets a nice run off of 4. However, the 22 car Workman maintaining a side by side battle with him. And that allows other drivers to close in. The 93 car Nathan Scott, as well as in 5th place the 7 car of Brian Pasternak. As now the 22 car is able to clear Workman. But he still has a rear full of him in his rearview mirror. So right now here is your top 6. Joey Stone, the 22 car is Slade Gravett, the 23 car Cody Workman, Nathan Scott, the 93 car, the 7 car Brian Pasternak, and the 36 car of Brandon Cornetto. These are really the only 6 drivers that are within distance of the leader. As when you go a bit further back, you'll notice that there is another pack of cars. There's the 74 car of Justin Hargrove all by himself, really. Oh, and in the wall! 22 car Slade Gravett got into the outside wall. That's going to allow Workman to get to the inside of him into one side by side. Here they come off of 4, or off of 2, I should say. There he is. There it is, that battle. Now it's a 3-man battle for the lead for second. The 93 car Nathan Scott has able to get to all over the back bumper of Workman. Everything remains single file from 1st to 6th. Stellan has actually even opened the gap just a bit on the 22, but the rest of the field. Across the line here comes the 23 car as he just got passed by the 93 car of Nathan Scott. That's for 3rd place. Whoa, 93 car Scott drove it in hard into 3 and 4, clipped the apron just a bit. Going very hard to try and get to the 22 car Slade Gravett as well as the 3 car Stone for the lead. Around 23 laps to go in stage 2 as now comes Joey Stone comes across the line. I believe it's now 22 to go in stage 2. Now in this stage, the bottom 5 in this one, so positions 15 to 10th, or 15 to 11th, those drivers will be eliminated after the end of stage 2. See if we can get our eyes on those bottom 5 drivers, I should say. Right now, Black Flags Matter, or Darren Gilliam, I should say, in the 9 car, there he is. He holds the final spot. So the drivers behind him would be eliminated. I believe the 21 car will be in that list. The 00 car will be in that list. I believe also the 42 car Rusty Walrus, as he is 11th now. As well as the 8 car of Dale Greenwood. So those 5, I believe, will be the drivers that will be eliminated after the end of stage 2 if everything remains the same. Let's look at second place now. That just changed hands. The 93 car Scott and whoa! Way up the track, the 22 car. Slade Gravett drove an extremely hard, was almost pushing him, it looked like, off of 2. Nathan Scott has got a hot rod underneath his machine. Has gone by the 23 car Workman, has gone by Gravett, as now has his sights on Stone. Whoa, hit the apron. Nathan Scott clipped the apron just a bit. That's going to cause him to lose ground on the 3 car Stone. top three really close to each other. Nose to tail, it seems like, just almost. 22 car of Gravit in third, 93 car of Scott in second, and the 1 car of and the 3 car of Stone in the lead. Stone, his gap actually has gone down. Scott has closed on the gap tremendously, pretty good for him. Now he's in within striking distance to get by the 3 car. Currently right now, we have 17 laps to go in stage 2, and whoa, in the grass and up the track and into the wall. Nathan Scott in second place. That's going to be very interesting now. Because I believe he's going to be in this thing still, I believe. Black Lives Matter still holds the final spot in 10th, and Nathan Scott is nowhere near Black Lives Matter, so he still is going to be in this thing, but I don't know what happened. I believe he just got on the wall, got loose, hit the grass, and spun. And now for the lead now, the 22 car Slade Gravit underneath Stone. Stone gets loose, remains side by side with him into 3. Stone way up the racetrack in that Admiral car, remaining side by side with Gravit. Gravit will lead this lap. And in the 1 and 2, we're again still side by side, but you see there a bit of lap traffic up ahead. Stone, still not clear. They're still side by side. Great racing between the two. 00 car of Hoffman and the A car, Dale Greenwood. They are, I don't believe they're on the lead lap, but there are a bunch of cars that the leaders are catching as Gravit gets a great run off of Ford ending into turn 1. I believe he's going to clear the 3 car Stone this time by, and he will not, maybe not. Still cannot. Stone holding it nicely on the high lane. Here on the 23 car of, I believe that is the 23 car of Workman. Yes, it is Cody Workman. He's now in this mix as well, and that, with these 3 drivers battling each other, that's going to allow it to bring in more drivers, like the 7 car of Brian Pasternak and the 36 car of Brendan Paunetto. And finally, Stone managed to get able to get by. Manage to clear the 22 car of Gravit into 3, and Stone will retain the lead as he crosses the start-finish line. But the battle for second is not over. Now the 23 car Workman tries to get underneath the 22 car Gravit. As again for second place, as Gravit just smacked the wall ahead, entering high. Currently, the top 5 I do know is the 3 car Joey Stone, the 23 car of Workman. Maybe not. Here comes the 22 car of Gravit back to the inside for second place, as the lap car of Hoffman is going to get in the way of this. The 23 car of Workman just slammed into the left side of Hoffman, bounced him off the track. So right now, top 5 is the 3 car of Joey Stone, the 23 car Workman in second, the 22 car of Slade Gravit in third, the 7 car of Brian Pasternak in fourth, and the 5th spot has the 36 car of Brendan Paunetto. So far, everything remains good. Maybe not. Here comes the 7 car Pasternak to the inside of Gravit as for third. Pasternak can't do anything. Not been able to get by him. He'll settle in for fourth. Let's take a look at currently the battle right here. Around 8th or 9th place, the 74 car and the 39 car. We get a look at it. See, there it is. Now that is for 8th place, 8th to 10th. The 39 car of Justin Lombard, the 74 car of Justin Hargrove, and the 9 car of Darian Gilliam. That is for 8th to 10th. As Joey Stone come across the line, it'll be 6 to go, and as I say that, a change for the lead now. The 3 car, Joey Stone, gets passed by the 23 car of Cody Workman. Workman back out in front. He was the race leader, I believe, in stage 1 early on in this event. Now he's back in the lead. Remember, we have 6 or 5 laps to go now to the end of stage 2. up the racetrack, Dale Greenwood. Good job by him. Doesn't get in these drivers' way. Right now, Stone, he has to recollect and see how can he manage to get by now the 23 car Workman. Remember, $50 on the line at the end of every stage. Way up the racetrack, the 22 car goes. That's going to allow Pasternak to get by him easily. No consumes here. 2 to go. Joey Stone now, literally he can just coast, I believe, in second place. Dale Workman, or Workman I should say, in the 23 car. Great job by him. He was not really a factor, it seemed like, to be able to challenge for the lead, it seems, but he's been able to rebound nicely, get back to the lead, and he will win stage 2 if we can just find him here. Here, we'll just settle in for this one. Off of turn number 4 to the inside. Whoa, Joey Stone passes him, and Joey Stone will win the stage. What in the world did... Alright then. Don't know what happened off of 4. Workman just slowed down tremendously. I thought a caution might have come out the way how much the 3 car gained so much momentum. But no, looks like Joey Stone wins stage 2 and is $50 richer. Wow. So now the drivers that will be eliminated is the 42 car Rusty Walrus, the 22 car 21 car Brendan Littell, the 8 car Dale Greenwood, and the 00 car of Caleb Hoffman. I believe there is one more driver, if I'm not mistaken. There they are. Those are the drivers now that are out. So yeah, these are the 10 drivers. 8 drivers, I should say. So top right for those guys. But now we have the... This is when the show starts. The real show. These are the drivers that will be competing for the money. Joey Stone. The 23 car of Cody Workman. Green flag. Entering turns 1 and 2. Joey Stone, and to the outside is Cody Workman side by side. Still heading into 1 at 3 and 4. Still side by side. Is now Joey Stone. Like he might be able to clear him. Maybe not. He does. Slides up in front of him. And oh, whoa. 23 car. Workman crosses underneath the 3 car of Stone. And Workman takes the lead back from him. As now Stone takes the lead back away from him. Crossover again. Heading to 3. And Stone looks like he might not be able to clear him. Maybe, maybe not. Still side by side, entering 1. Oh, man, and Stone is able to clear him. Well, maybe not. Loose off of 2. And that allows Workman to get to the outside of him. Again, battle for the lead, side by side. Look at this 3 wide. Nathan Scott sells in for 3rd, but that was very close. 3 wide for 3rd place. Pasternak, Gravett, and Scott. Workman now to 2nd place. Pasternak to 3rd. Nice recovery for him. And Joey Stone is loving this. He is loving all this action. These drivers racing hard behind him, using up their tires to try and get by one another. 3 wide again, it seems like, for 3rd. Slade Gravett gets by him. How about Joseph Lombard in that 39 car, around 6th spot. Again, I should say, I apologize for the commentary, at least in Stage 1, Stage 2. I had no idea that you guys could hear the other drivers. I was not planning on that for happening, so I do apologize about that if you heard too many voices there. So far, everything settles through positions 1 and 4. Stone, your leader. Workman in 2nd place. Gravit in 3rd. And Nathan Scott in 4th. And for the people that are saying there isn't any tracks, unfortunately, I don't think I can play, like, or at least put the volume up any higher, because if I do, then you guys are going to hear the other people's voices, and that's not, and I do not want that to happen. Or at least that's what they don't want to happen. They don't want to hear their voices over me. Right now, Joey Stone able to clear the 23 car Workman, but here comes Gravit to the 22 car to the inside, trying to take 2nd place away, not going to be able to do so. There's been a nice battle for 4th place, it seems. There is the 39 car of Joseph Lombard, the 7 car Brian Pasternak, and the 36 car Brandon Paunetto. Lombard drives in hard into 1 and 2. Side by side remains still for Brian Pasternak, as Lombard will clear and for 4th. Whoa! Pasternak chopped off the 36 car Paunetto, looked like, as Pasternak gets back underneath the 39 car of Lombard into 1. Still side by side once again for 5th place. Oh, but a contact looked like there. 7 car got a bit squirrely off of 4. As the 7 car Pasternak will clear the 39 car of Lombard for 5th. Oh, contact on in the wall. Brandon Paunetto, the 74 car, is also involved. 74 car Justin Hargrove and the 36 car of Brandon Paunetto all have spun, and that will bring out the caution for the 4th real time today, I believe. Alrighty, so we're going to have ourselves another restart on this one. Let's take a look at our race leader. There he is. Alright, here we go. Restart once again. The 3 car of Joey Stone is the race leader. To the outside of him is the 23 car of Cody Workman. Green flags back in the air. Joey Stone gets a great drive off into 1 and 2. Way up the racetrack goes the 23 car of Workman. And Stone easily clears him for the lead. Off of turn 4, Joey Stone will lead this lap. 2nd place, Slade Gravit. 3rd to the outside, it is Cody Workman. And 4th is now, whoa, and they go way up the racetrack. That's going to allow the 7 car. No one in the wall. Who is that? That's the 39 car, Joseph Lombard. Lombard in the wall. No caution. Caution is not out. We're still racing. Here they come off of 4. Joey Stone still remains in the lead. 2nd place is Slade Gravit. 3rd is the 23 car of Cody Workman. Stone goes a bit up the racetrack. Here comes the 22 car of Gravit to the inside for the lead. Now side by side down the back straightaway and into 3. Joey Stone off of 3 and 4. Joey Stone still leads. So far, single file, it seems like, throughout the entire field. So Grava has not been able to close in on the gap between him and Joey Stone. Almost called him Ty Dillon. There's a bit of a gap between first and fourth. There's a battle here between the 9 car of Darian Gilliam to the outside, as he gets now passed by the third car of Paneto, and now Gilliam is under pressure by the 1 car of Reynolds. However, Reynolds does not attack much as Gilliam slides back into place on that inside lane. See, we can get our view on some other drivers up front. There's the top 4. In 3 laps, we will hit 100 laps to go here in the 2019 Summer Showdown. Once again, thank you to Griffin Spear for making this event happen. Look for the lead. It looked like you were for a lead for a second here. The 22 car of Gravit looked like he had a run to the inside of Stone. Does not. Settles into the inside lane in 3 and 4. Goes up the track now, smacks the wall. Here comes Workman to the inside. Passes him with ease for second, and here comes Pasternak in the 7 car for third. So that wall puts the 22 car Gravit from second to fourth. This time by be 100 laps to go here in the 2019 Summer Showdown. Stone has opened the gap pretty good to the 23 car Workman. Passionate now trying to close in on Workman in that 23 car up ahead. So far everything is single file, no battles really to look at. There's got Darren Gilliam in that 9 car. See if we can. There's a little battle right here. That's for for third place, excuse me. The 7 car Pasternak and the 22 car Gravit. Gravit not going away from the 7 car. There he is to the inside. Not gonna do anything. Slides back into 4th. Here comes off of 4. To the inside he goes. Maybe, maybe not. Still trying to get the draft off of the 7 car Pasternak. And right now, it's starting to become a battle for second place, no longer a battle for the lead, as Stone has just driven away. Meanwhile, the 7 car and 22 car are both trying to pass the 23 car of Workman. Grader goes up high. Gravit goes up high, I should say. Pasternak is able to now get by the 22 car for third. So far, we have not seen really anybody since this restart been able to challenge Joey Stone. It looks like it's going to come down to really these 4 drivers, we haven't seen the driver in 5th place. I believe that's Trey Normal in the 11 car. We haven't seen him close in. Just been able to, or no, that's the 93 car, Nathan Scott, I should say. He's been able to maintain as, oh, there's a problem with the 22 car, I believe. Or he just got loose, I think, coming off of 4. Don't know what happened, but he lost a ton of momentum on 3rd place. Let's look at Joseph Lombard. Tough break for him. Well, technically, he's not dead last in terms of drivers that are still participating in this event. He is way, way off the pace, or at least not off the pace, but out of any sort of competition. Remember, he spun around near the start of that restart, and there was no caution, so he was not able to get back with the pack. Dale Workman in 2nd. He's not been able to gain any ground on the 3 car, but he has not been able to lose any ground to the driver in 3rd place, Brian Pasternak. Brian Pasternak, a driver that came oh so close to winning that Season 1 championship. The Corley lost it by, I believe, 1 point to Dale Reynolds. He wants to have some sort of vengeance, able to get back on the right track, and winning the 2019 Summer Showdown, being $200 richer, could certainly be a great way of momentum in order to try and chase that Season 2 Core Championship. There's a little battle going on right here. The 1 car Reynolds and the 36 car of Brandon Paunetto. That battle is for the 5th spot. So we can get a better view of this. There it is. Battle for 6 goes as such. Brandon Paunetto, Dale Reynolds, Nathan Scott, and the 9 car Darren Gilliam. Paunetto clears by everybody, it seems like. The 9-3 car Scott all over the back bumper now of Reynolds. That is for 6th spot. Scott goes up top. Reynolds down low. Reynolds trying to, or excuse me, Scott I should say, tries to get the run off the corner. So far, no gain momentum from Scott. Everything remains the same. Take a look at back up front on the race leaders. As it looks like maybe the 23 car has sort of closed in, it seems like. As a look from the chase view, and on board with the 23 car Workman. It seems like he's been able to close down a bit. Off of turn 4. Seems like Workman, you can tell he's getting a bit closer on the 3 car Joey Stone. Stone goes a bit up the track. 23 car is a bit down low, trying to hug that yellow line. When Joey Stone comes across this time by, it will be 83 laps remaining until we see who will be the 2019 champion of the Summer Showdown. 2018, it was Hailie Deegan who will win in 2019. Seems as though the 23-car Workman, he's just riding in the 3-car Stone's foot tracks. I would expect him to see maybe trying to go up the high lane, maybe trying to get a run off the corner to get any sort of momentum on him. Smack the wall a bit, entering 1 and 2. That's going to hurt him quite a bit. See, here he goes a bit up the racetrack now. I don't know, maybe he lost a bit of ground to the 3-car for making that. Whoa. Great run by the 23-car Workman off of turn 2. He is closing the gap nicely to the 3-car of Joey Stone. The gap looks like to be around 2 or 3 tenths, it seems like. Yeah, Workman, he has closed up the gap pretty nicely. Before it was remained 5-6 tenths. Now seems like we might have a battle going on for the lead, and it looks like this could be the battle for the win as well. The 7-car Pasternak really has not gained much ground on the 2 leaders. And up the track goes Joey Stone. Here comes the 23-car Workman. Looked like Workman might be able to get a fender or 2 underneath the 3-car Stone, but nothing there. Settles in for second. However, he has closed on the gap up even more on the race leader. Workman working on the lead, trying to make that bottom lane work. We see Stone, looks like he's starting to move up the track now. Before he was always hugging that bottom. Now we're starting to see him just a bit up the racetrack now. Maybe he used up his tires a bit more than he wanted to. As Workman now, he's still been able to get underneath, get closer to that yellow line than Stone. Look at how high Stone is up from that yellow line. That allows the 23-car Workman to get all over the back bumper for him. And for the lead, the battle's now starting to heat up. Workman all over the back bumper of Stone. On board now with the 23-car Workman. Joey Stone goes down low trying to protect that yellow line. Entering 1 and 2. Joey Stone see who's going to enter. Enters in pretty nicely right in front of his foot tracks. Workman now now the gap has maintained where it is. Now the fact that Stone got down on that yellow line, been able to go right in front of Workman through the center of 1 and 2. He's been able to maintain that pace. Off of turn 2. Workman trying to get another run on Stone, entering 3. Here we come off of 4. Stone gonna hold this lead, and as you see there, a lap car, well, maybe about to be a lap car. The 39 car, just Lombard, when he spun off of turn 2 on that last restart, he has not been able to find anybody, and you saw there, he's around the same straightaway as the 2 leaders. Joey Stone, once again, defending, went down below. Trying to make sure that the 23 car did not go underneath him. I believe at this time it will be 72 laps to go in the Summer Showdown. Joey Stone in 3. Cody Workman in the 23. Remember, Workman, he had to race his way in from the open. Joey Stone was already in here by default, him being a core league driver. He was already in the main event. Dale Workman, who I believe came from the Carnation Cup Series, if I'm not mistaken, he had to race his way in from the open, and now he is all over the back bumper of the Heat Pro League driver of Joey Stone into 1 and 2. Joey Stone protects that yellow line nicely, keeps the 23 car at bay, and off of 2. Nose to tail, entering 3. Man, both these drivers got a great run off of 4. Workman not able to get any sort of momentum on the 3 car Stone. Stone under a lot of pressure. Whoa, looks like maybe a bit of contact. He is all over that back bumper. Stone goes up top to block. Here comes Workman. Workman all over the back bumper of Joey Stone for the lead. Workman entering a bit higher than Joey Stone this time. Maybe trying to cut down on him. Seems like off the corner. That might work. All over the back bumper. Stone goes to block all the way down to the yellow line. Man, major blocking by Joey Stone into 1 and 2. Up the track goes Stone. Here comes Workman. Side by side for the race lead off of 2. Workman down low. Stone up top and Stone shuts the door. Goes up top and shuts the door again. Major blocking by Stone. Somehow he has not been turned yet. He's been able to hold this lead. Keep Workman at bay. But we still have like 60 laps to go in this thing. Now, what does Workman? What can he do? He looks like he might have to try and get a run off of the corner on the outside lane if he wants to have a run on Joey Stone, because we just saw how much Stone was willing to go in order to protect that bottom lane. Great blocking by these drivers. As you, just a bit of an update: the 9 car of Darren Gilliam has come onto pit road for adjustments, as he forfeits his 7th position. What's going to be interesting is if they start to get closer to that 39 car Joseph Lombard. Lombard has not gotten away from him, even from how hard Stone and Workman have been racing each other. They've actually been getting closer to the 39 car of Joseph Lombard, as you saw the 9 car of Darren Gilliam go by, and I believe as well as the 1 car. There you see there, Dale Reynolds came off of pit road. They've been actually to get closer to the 39 car of Joseph Lombard, so it'll be interesting to see if Lombard is going to play a role to determine who can get this lead. Maybe you might see Workman try to use Lombard as a pick, maybe, in order to get underneath Stone. Stone up the racetrack a bit. Here comes Workman down low to the inside, off of 2, side by side. No, Stone shuts the door. Lombard, very noble thing for him to do, goes down below the apron, lets them race. But that also allows Workman to get to the inside of the 3 car Stone side by side. Stone led that lap, entering 1 and 2. Stone way up the racetrack. Here goes the 23 car Workman, and off of 2, Workman clears the 3 car Stone for the lead. But oh, never mind. Stone back again the inside lane, a crossover move, and Stone takes the lead back from the 23 car Workman. He gave him the bumper, look like entering 3. Wow. And just like that, Workman now, he has to be the attacker once again. Again, I believe the 3 car of Stone got into the back end of Workman. If that's the case, that should be a signal to Workman now that they're not going to play nice anymore. As Stone comes on pit road now. And Workman does not. Whoa, it looked like Workman might try to come onto pit road with Stone, but he does not. So Stone pits, the 23 car of Workman pits. We're going to stay on the 23 car of Workman. Once he pits, we then will go to the 3 car of Joey Stone. Alright, so Workman pits as well as Pasternak. We're going to stay on this camera angle just a bit just to see where the 3 car of Joey Stone is. So there he is. He's pitting. Joey Stone's pitting. And I believe we're going to go back here. That's the 7 car of Pasternak. And so Pasternak there, he pits right in front of the 3 car Joey Stone. And there goes Stone. There goes Stone out. Black flags matter. Or Darren Gilliam, I should say. Passes by him to, I believe, stay on the lead lap. Or to get back on the lead lap. And if everything cycles through, I believe Joey Stone will be the race leader if he can be able to get by second place Cody Workman. We're going to see if we can get our eyes on where second place driver is. I believe that will be the 23 car Workman, where he is. And it looks as though the 3 car has gone out to a massive lead, I believe. I'm right now checking through live streams to make sure who is the race leader. It looks like yes. The 1 car of Joey Stone, he is the race leader. Second place is the 23 car Workman, 19.1 seconds back. I believe that's how it is. That's the gap between the two. Let's take a look at where the 23 car is. There he is. Oh, there's a little battle right here between Darren Gilliam and Brandon Pawnetto. I believe the 9 car of Darren Gilliam just smacked the outside wall. So that battle will end there as Joey Stone, it looks like he will be the race leader with a massive gap ahead of Cody Workman. And now really Joey Stone, all he can do right here is just coast, just run lap times, don't have to worry about really anybody. But he does have a bit of lap traffic up ahead. Black Flags Matter, Darren Gilliam in the 9 car, the 36 car Brandon Pawnetto, and the 93 car Nathan Scott. So take a look at their other battles. There is another battle between the 93 and the 36 car. Pawnetto and Nathan Scott. Oh wait, actually, is this for the? This is for the lead, I believe, but I don't think they came on pit road, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't see the 36 car Pawnetto come on pit road as well as the 93 car Scott, so I believe this is for the lead. I was under the assumption that the 3 car Stone was for the lead, but Scott takes the lead and Pawnetto's way off track. So apparently, 93 car Scott is the race leader. Again, this is not confirming anything, but I believe he's the race leader. Pawnetto, he's on pit road. At least, yeah, he is on pit road. So it looks like these drivers have not pitted yet, or at least the 93 car of Nathan Scott hasn't pitted yet. However, the 9 car of Darren Gilliam, he has pitted. We talked about him earlier. He pitted earlier on when we saw the little battle going between the 23 car and the 3 car, and he's ahead of Joey Stone. Yeah, I'm not assuming anything, but I believe the 9 car is ahead of Stone. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I have really no idea what's going on. The fact that we don't have a running order, we're going through live streams to really see who is the leader. I mean, right now, Darren Gilliam has a 2-second gap ahead of Joey Stone. Gilliam just passed Scott to gain a lead back, or gain a lap back, I should say. So this is going to be very interesting how all of this plays out. Lots of different strategies going on. We know the 93 car of Nathan Scott is the leader. That's what we know of right now. One thing that I'm not sure of is if he pitted yet. Because if he didn't pit yet, then I believe the 9 car will possibly inherit the race lead. Because Joey Stone entered onto pit road as the race leader. And Black Lives Matter, or Darren Gilliam, left pit road ahead of Joey Stone. Nathan Scott now on pit road. And there's also a possibility maybe it being Brendan Ponetto because he's ahead of both Stone and Gilliam. Again, there's a lot of things going on that we're really not sure of. There's 45 or 46 laps to go in this event. The one thing we know right now is 4th place is Brian Pasternak. We know that. Let's see if we can get a view of him. There he is. 7 car, and I believe the 23 car's in 3rd. I have no idea, honestly, with the 93 car. I believe he is the race leader, and 2nd place is actually Joseph Lombard. So, Motorsport Games, I have no idea who that is, but Joseph Lombard is in 2nd place. So let's take a look at where Lombard is. All right, there's Lombard. We just saw him. All right, so the 74 car, there's Lombard. The 74 car, Justin Hargrove, he is the race leader. All right, we just got word of that. He is the race leader. We can get a camera on him. There he is. Alright, so this is a 74 car. Justin Hargrove, he is the race leader. We have 39, and this time by 38 laps to go remaining in the Summer Showdown. Again, sorry for the confusion there. Again, with this game, we have no idea how to track score. So the 74 car, Hargrove's leading, and 2nd place is just Lombard. Oh, he in the wall. Hargrove went into the wall, but Lombard is, I believe, 9 to 10 seconds behind the race leader. Dale Reynolds, he is a lap down, I believe, or 2, so he's just getting by the 74 car to get his lap back. And Joseph Lombard, he just got word he is pitting now. I believe he is pitting. At least someone in the comments has said he is pitting right now. See if we can find him. No idea where. There he is. There is Lombard. He's pitting. And so, wait, does that mean the 74 car pitted? Again, I really have no idea if the 74 pitted. There he is. Alright, so Lombard's pitting. Don't know who's in 2nd. We do know that Brian Pasternak, he is 3rd, 20 seconds behind the race leader. 2nd is Cody Workman now. Alright, so Cody Workman, he is in 2nd place now. But the reason the 74 car is 15 seconds ahead of Cody Workman, so really, there was really no battle there. But again, I'm not sure if the 74 car pitted or not. We know Cody pitted. We know Pasternak pitted. But I'm not sure if the 74 car pitted. Are we getting word now that from Griffin Spear that he has not pitted apparently? All right, so if he is not pitted, then and we don't get a caution, he's gonna have to come on to pit road sometime soon after. See if he comes down pit road this time by. He is not. Second place is a 23 car of Cody Workman again, but he is 14 seconds behind the 74 car of Hargrove. And in third place is Brian Pasternak. So we have less than 30 laps remaining in the Summer Showdown. And oh, who's on the wall? And oh no! The 22 car Slade Gravitt, he just ran into the race leader, and I believe that's going to bring out a caution. At least, no caution, but unbelievable. Slade Gravitt ran into the race leader, or at least backed into the race leader. Unbelievable. That's going to be a very controversial move there. The fact that he pulled that move, but the fact that also that there was no caution. I mean, he was stopped in the middle of 3 and 4, backed into another driver. Luckily, Hargrove was able to keep it straight, but still, that was very, very bizarre. Hargrove still does not come on pit road because now really we can really only judge from the distance between him and the 23 car of Cody Whitman through Brian Pasternak's point of view. And right now, the gap closed to 9 seconds. So, while it has closed, it really hasn't affected much. But again, we're getting word that he has not pitted the 74 car. So, could be, as soon as he pits, the battle between the 7 car Pasternak and the 23 car Workman could be for the race lead and for the eventual win. So I can't believe that was not a caution. That was, again, very controversial. Still not pitting. Wow. How much fuel could he have saved if he has not pitted? We have 25 laps to go here in the Showdown. Slade Gravitt, he's not a factor. The 9 car Darren Gilliam, he's also not going to be a factor. They're just going to get their lap back in the wall. Goes Hargrove again. Off of 2. Let's see if he comes to pit road. If stays way at the racetrack, and again he's not pitting. And off of 4, it will be 24 to go. Excuse me, 23 to go, I should say. You saw Joey Stone in that blue 3 car way at the racetrack off of turn 2. Again, really dominated the entirety of stage 3, but currently outside the top 5 right now. 22 to go. Now, one thing I want to point out, you see them and you see the gap. There is that white an orange 23 car. He has closed the gap to now 4 seconds. It was 9 seconds earlier. Now it's 4. There you see him. You might not see it very well, but there is that white and orange 23 car getting closer and closer to the 74 car of Hargrove. This could be a great battle for the win. And at 1 and 2, there is Hargrove, and there is a 23 car. And Brian Pasternak is not that far behind, around 4 seconds. But the way how much Brian Pasternak has closed the gap between him and the leader, we could see a 3-man battle for the race, depending on how hard these two drivers race against each other. You see Joey Stone in the 3 car. He is, I believe, a lap down, actually. And here comes the 23 car. Way up the racetrack goes. Wow. And he comes to pit road. This 74 car Hargrove pits. I was kind of wondering why did the 23 car Workman gain so much ground on him? It was because he was making the call to pit road. So the 74 car forfeits the lead to the 23 car of Workman. And now, Workman needs to do is to try and maintain the gap between him and Pasternak. The gap is 2.5 seconds. This time by, it will be 15 laps remaining. Cody Workman from the Carnation Cup had to race his way into the main event. Did so by doing well in the opener earlier on in this race, or at least in this event. And now he is 15 laps away from being called the 2019 Summer Showdown winner. It was 2.5 seconds the last time by. His time is around 2.6 seconds. He's gained a 10th away. Now 2/10 away from Brian Pasternak in second. This time by off of 4, 13 laps to go. And the gap is only getting bigger. In fact, Workman has gained 3/10, at least opened the gap 3 more tenths from Pasternak over the past 2 or 3 laps. $12 to go. And there you see Workman, and there you see Pasternak behind the 3 car of Joey Stone. And around again, the 22 car Slade Gravitt once again. No caution. Do not know what happened. Looks like maybe there was a bit of contact between him and the 9 car of Darian Gilliam. Nope, caution is not out. No caution. We're still racing, but that's a second time that Gravitt has had some sort of problem entering 3 and 4. So far, the gap maintains around 2.7 seconds between him and Pasternak. And now we are under 10 laps remaining. 9 laps to go for Cody Workman in the 23 car here in the 2019 Summer Showdown. Brian Pasternak in second, 2.5, or I should say 2.8 seconds behind the leader. Now off of 4, the gap has opened up to 3.2 seconds now. The only way this could change everything is if a caution does come out. But right now, I don't see that happening. Off of 4 again. 7 laps to go for race leader Cody Workman. The gap is now 3.3 between him and Pasternak. Apparently, we're getting word that there's a possibility that they could cause a caution. Some drivers might cause a caution. Don't know if that is true, but apparently getting word that maybe the 36 car of Brendan Pawnetto and maybe the 3 car of Joey Stone might try and bring out a caution, actually. And this is just an assumption. Don't think that would be a really good idea to bring out a caution. Don't want it to be spin gate all over again. Off of 4. It would be 4 laps to go. Again, now with this news, this could be kind of alarming. If this is true, if they're trying to bring out a caution. Workman passes by Gilliam easily with ease. This time by 3 to go. Entering 3 and 4 once again. The gap is now over 3.5 seconds. Here they come. 2 to go. Again, now the fact that there's a possibility, this is now kind of put us on high alert just in case if a caution does come out. They purposely throw out a caution. Here they come off of 4, I believe. Now it's the white flag. This time by again, we're not sure of it because we don't know what lap we're on because there's no lap count. Here we come, entering 3 and 4, potentially for the final time. Cody Workman had to race his way in, representing the Carnation Cup. Cody Workman wins the 2019 Summer Showdown. What a run. Second place is Brian Pasternak. Congratulations to that whole number 23 team. Congratulations to the Carnation Cup drivers or representing the Carnation Cup League. Third place is the 93 car of Nathan Scott. Fourth is Brendan Pawnetto, and fifth is Darian Gilliam. Sixth is Joey Stone. Seventh is Dale Reynolds. Eighth is the 22 car Slade Gravitt. Ninth is the 39 car Justin Lombard, and rounding out the top 10 is the 74 car of Justin Hargrove. Wow, $200 richer for the 23 team. And so that will conclude the 2019 edition of the Summer Showdown. Again, congratulations to the 23 car, and thank you once again, as we exit out there, thank you once again to Griffin Spear, who helped put on this race together between him and the people at the Core League. Thank you to you, Griffin Spear, for that. And yeah, nothing else to say, but that will conclude the 2019 Summer Showdown. The next time we will see you on the Core channel will be in November as we kick off Season 2 edition of the Core League from the Daytona International Speed. We will start off with the Clash at Daytona, then to the duels, and it will all lead up to the Daytona 500. Again, once again, thanks so much to Griffin Spear. And until next time, I'm Jake Ross from NASCAR on MDK. If you guys want to check me out, you can do so. But we will see you guys next time right here on the Core channel.